Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. In the last part, we got ourselves a fishing pole and did a little bit of fishing. And additionally, we are currently in the midst of finishing off Divine Beast Cave. In this part, well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go right back into Divine Beast Cave. We are quite literally almost done with this place, so it won't be much longer. It'll be another, like, 3 floors or something. I was gonna say, I don't hear the music. That's not a good sign. I believe this floor... Okay, no, it's not a limited zone. I should have grabbed my weapons. Crap. Never, ever want to save repairing when there's no store nearby. The dagger. The dagger should be fine. Your slingshot should be fine. So, go ahead and go back and equip the crystal knife. Almost breaking that down, so that's great. And again, another instance where the entrance is right in front of the exit is right in front of the entrance. Ooh. Always, always, always. I'm going to recommend always equip the dagger when you see these things. Okay. Because typically, when you switch weapons, I do believe the effect is reset to this one, so that's useful. Especially when you just plan on rocking through. This is a really long hallway. It's kind of scary. Got a lamp, which I do believe. Yes, Laura does need one, so we're just down to 2 more buildings that need to be fully completed. The hag obviously will have a bench because, well, this place doesn't need one. She needs a fence, a lamp, and then obviously she also needs the urn. Well, jar, as it's apparently called now, but it was an urn at first. That's King Mimic. It's not really that hard to guess. Like I said, the weapon chests are so rare that you could practically tell that's a King Mimic if you just see one. God, I really don't like fighting those things. They're just god-awfully hard to kill. Let's go ahead and get the Atla in here and kill the other enemies. So you've got the hag now. See, we're getting very close to completing the town of Norune. Well, Norune village. That's useful. Come on. See how much, like, weapon HP that thing is chipping off my sword? Jeez. Practically making me repair it again. Yeah, they're not fun to fight. Dran's horn, which will finish Dran's windmill, but we will save that for when we're on the surface. Bone key, which means there's a door on this floor that we can open with it. Right here, for instance. I wonder what's the other direction. Kill you. Oh, come on. About had it with dragons. That's also a King Mimic. Or at least, I do believe it is. Probably is. Oh, no, it's not! In fact, it's an unlocked one. Ooh, that is nice. The Bandit Slingshot. That is useful on so many levels, you'll not believe. Because the Bandit Slingshot, when you find one, will always have the attachment Steel. These are special traits that weapons can have. They can have, Steel is a positive one, and there is no opposite. However, there is Drought, and then to the opposite of that is Quench. There is, like, a rich one, and to the opposite of that, there is poor. And basically, the rich one means that enemies frequently drop more money, and then the poor one is enemies frequently drop less money. And then there is fragile, and the opposite of that is, like, durable. And then there is also, like, you know, like I said with the Macho Sword, there is, like, it gets more ABS per kill, and then there's the opposite, which it'll get less per kill. So, let's go ahead and equip this. Switch to Zhao. And see if I can't show it off on the dragon. Whoa, okay! What trait's on this thing? Wind. Okay, so dragons are weak against wind. Wow! Additionally, if you check the Bandit Slingshot stats, that is incredible. I mean, that's better than any equipment we have so far. So now Zhao is outpowering us as a ranged DPS, which is what she's supposed to do. Granted, I'm using RPG terminology, but then again, this is an RPG, so don't get all hissy fit with me. If I find another bandit slingshot, I will break it down and actually put it on Nathan's main weapon, so that way he has a chance of stealing when he hits too. But for now, Zhao will be the only one that can steal. Oh, back to you, because you like annihilate that dragon. Plus, I want to demonstrate how steel works, if I can. Jeez, that's crazy. No such luck. It's not how frequently you hit the enemy, it's a random occurrence per hit. But the more you hit them, the more likely you are to get some more. The more likely you are to steal, I should say. I was trying to find the words, but I was trying to go around it. Let's see. What is this? Got a fence? So yeah, this is the second to last floor. So we're getting all the items that we need to finish off the village. Oh, little cheat. Did you notice he only did like 2 damage? That's thanks to our Go. God, this is so useful. Oh, what'd you drop? Holy. Typically when you see like little gray bags, apparently that's the first time I've ever seen it. It's an attachment, so it's good to look out for. Let's see, road. So we do have enough road. Oh, I thought there was a little buff debuff circle there. A river? Additionally useful. Not a mimic. That's great. Wow, really? I say that's rare, and I have 5 of them now. Seriously. Count them up. 5. Holy crap. That just doesn't happen in a normal playthrough. Oh, that was cheap. I think we do have some bread. However, yeah, it does heal 50 HP. Switch to Zhao, because she's overpowered. Actually, no, that bat only did 1 damage to us. Alright, there we go. Ah, we stole something. A fire gem. Useful. Holy crap! Oh. Run away. Run away. There we go. I don't want this bandit slingshot to break. Okay, stone are the most useless item ever. They sell for 1 gold each. They're honestly not worth your time, so don't bother trying to sell them. Just get rid of them by throwing them. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, that's useless at this point. However, we can finish off the village, so that is great. Granted, we still need to attach the bench and urn to Hag's house. Then we still need to attach the horn to Dran to the mill. I want to save that until we get to the last floor, so we can instantly get to it. Because, as you will find out, you will always need something to go to the boss of the dungeon. So let's go ahead and get down there. To the next floor. We're going to be forced to leave anyway, so. As you can see, the entire area is now a different color. And there's a horn-shaped keyhole. Yeah, that looks menacing when you look at it from this. It looks 3D, but nope, it's just 2D. So we're going to need a key to get in there. So there's nothing else we can do except leave the dungeon. So, let's go ahead and talk to the hag, find out what she wants, and finish off her house. Oh, and additionally put down the roads. Let's see, road. There we go. 4, 2, 4. Yeah, that works. I'd like to move, please. Go. And then additionally, do have some more rivers. That looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, we could probably do with it going this way instead. Yeah, that looks good. Then we have another 4 bridges we can... Well, actually 3 bridges we can use, so let's go ahead and use them up. Granted, in something that looks natural. So that would work. And this is what the village looks like now. This is only one of, like, an infinite possible number of combinations you can get to go ahead and finish this village off the proper way. So let's go ahead and visit the hag. She quite literally never leaves her house. She's old, so... Oh, it's you, Nathan. You startled me. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Let's see, I'd like a bench outside so I can sit in the sun, and the jars, I'd like them displayed outside too. Yes, and I will get those for you. Alright, let's go ahead and give her the bench. And her jars. Granted, it's only 1 jar. And let's finish off Dran's windmill. Now let's go ahead and get these vents out of the way. Oh, Nathan! Look! Gina's house! It's back to normal! Impressive. I thought you were only a kid, and now look at you. I'll cook for you today. Please stay with us for the meal. Here, take this for you, Nathan. Dran's feather, like I said. Isn't this pretty? If you keep this, your body will become light. Set it to active item and bring your cursor over it. I'm pretty sure Nathan's all like, what the hell are you talking about? Hold square down as you move, and you can move faster. Again, that whole... What are you talking about? This way, even Mom won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I doubt Mom would chase me. It's dusk now. Alright, so now let's go to the hag's house and then go to Dran's windmill. Hey, good to see you. Everything's back the way it was. I don't even know how to thank you. Well, I decided to give you a hand, this old girl's hand, to help you on your quest. You don't have a lot in there, you know. You can use my closet to store items you don't need. Come and drop off items anytime. So now, if we have an overabundance of weaponry, attachments, etc., we can store them all with her. Which is very useful, because I am going to drop off that power-up powder. Wow. That's, like, not even possible. Additionally, I'm going to get rid of that manual. There's no need for it. And then store that fishing rod, because despite its use for fishing, I don't want to carry it around all the time. Because, like I said, I'd rather off-screen my excursions. You get to go to the very bottom right corner. Let's see, sort. I'll also deposit the fishing lures because I don't really need those. Potato cakes, I do believe, are used for a much later area. Because the next area you don't use them in. Let's see. That looks to be it. Let's check attachments. I mean weaponry. We're fine in that department because I am going to break down this 1 crystal knife and put it on the bastard. Wow, we have a lot of attachments. Because I'm not much of a guy to go ahead and just waste ones, I'm gonna deposit those in there. That way they're not that big of a burden to me right now. Store to the fires. Store the holy. Store an undead. Store a dino. There we go. This way it freed up some space. But I mean, as you can see, the hack can only carry 30 attachments with her. Very unfortunate, but that's how it works. And then we can have 60 weapons, but she can only carry 30 of ours. However, she can carry 60 of our items, which, you know, you can put your entire inventory there if you want to. Yes, that's all. See you later. And now, last but for not very least, the windmill. Of course, I scour the area for additional treasures. Gotta check out another gourd. Yeah, sometimes the main building, if there is a main building still, will have items around it as well, so keep an eye out for those. There might be some inside now that I think about it. You gotta wonder, though, why is the mayor living in a submarine? Because that is clearly a submarine. Do you not see this? I mean, there you have it. And why is it all the way up here anyway? Jeez. Fruit of Eden. You can only rotate the camera inside, but it's a fixed one. Let's see. I don't believe there's... Oh, there's a gourd up here. Now, you can't, like, go back here and get pricklies all you want. It's empty once you get the first prickly. How goes it, Nathan? How are you doing in the cave? Looks like old Odd Gaffer's shop is now open. Purchase your items there from now on, will you? Can't rely on me forever. That's true. And he'll just say the same thing. That looks to be it inside this house. So let's go ahead and use that Fruit of Eden and the gourd. Actually, the 2 gourds. Let's see. You have a total of 5. I have a total of 5, so that's 6. That's 6. Alright, we are doing well in terms of water meter and health, as well as defense, and additionally attack power. I mean, Zhao is more powerful than me. That's a scary thought when you really think about it. Let's go ahead and scour around Alnet's house. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out a place where I could land. Nothing there, apparently. It's always a good idea to scour the houses before you go ahead and face the boss. Repair powder. I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the store to buy some, but, well, now that just got rid of that need. Let's see, what's upstairs, then? Oh, and if you look for resemblance, you'll tell that Alnet was that lead dancer in the festival before it got blown to smithereens. But I mean, she's just wearing more clothing now. Either way, let's go ahead and scour around my house. I don't see another chest. Could be one in the llama enclosure. Let's see, I don't see one. At least it's not in plain sight if there is one. And let's go up here. Let's see. Oh, there was some hidden tasty water there. See what I mean when you want to scour the entire building? Let's see. I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and head outside. Go ahead and jump to Claude's house. I highly doubt there's anything in there, and I hope he's not taking another bath. Jeez. Let's see. I'm mashing the X button to see if I can't find any items, but there don't appear to be any. No items appear on the roofs of any buildings as far as I'm aware. It's nighttime. Let me see. Anything around your house? Doesn't appear to be. How about inside? Oh, and look at this tricycle. Is that a trike? No, it's a scooter, basically. I don't get it. There's some bread. Freed items are the best kind of items. It's quiet during the night, because we're far from the mayor's house. Mommy's snoring is kind of loud now. Granted, she's sleeping now, so that's good. Actually, we were to check the chart. Our requests are basically full. Let's see, Pike. Looks like you're not hiding anything from me, pal, but you at least have something inside. Let's see. Doesn't appear to be so. I don't understand why she's got a pink teddy bear up here, but I mean... she's afraid of the dark, for one, so I mean, it makes sense. She has something there in case she's really frightened. Hey, I'm not judging. I don't see any chests around the pond. What about around Macho's house? Let's see, there's Macho. Do you notice this? It's like a ring. I just noticed that. So nothing back there. You got some really flat clothes, by the way. How do you iron them? Alright, so that appears to be every house scoured. I don't think there's anything around the windmills. You can sometimes tell by going up into an overhead view. Because, I mean, they are red and they kind of stick out like sore thumbs. But evidently there's nothing there, so let's go ahead and head to Dran's windmill. Oh my. It's moving again. And here's the horned key. This is our solution to get to Dran. That's what we're gonna be doing as soon as I scour this place. Whoa, okay. Thanks for trying to help, camera, but that was a little. We already have everything out of here, so. Yeah, this place, I mean, there's a lot of wooden gears involved. I don't really understand it myself. Gears and machinery are not my expertise. However, that is basically the entire place done. However, if we check the diorama analysis, requests are not 100% complete. Collection is, completion is, requests are not. And that's because we need to take out the boss of the area. So, let's go ahead and go to our final excursion in this area. Divine Beast Dran's chamber. Go ahead. I suppose it'd be a good idea to repair our sword. You're fine, Zhao. Here's the horn key. Oh, here goes nothing. It's like a big fluffy bunny rabbit, almost. Or whatever he is. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh! Hey now! Be careful, Nathan. Seems that Dran is being manipulated. Yeah, you'd think? Then there's no choice but to fight him. Use your power to break the spell. Divine Beast, Dran. Alright, so you can't really get a lock on him right now. So just kind of run around until you can. Jeez. You can also blow up the floor, and if you run over it... will just so happen to fall down a pit and lose quite a bit of health. Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Come on, hold still. Got him. Now, if Nathan wasn't so weak, this would be the point where you go ahead and slash him in the rear. However, Zhao is can be consistently doing more damage, so I'm going to stick with her. Additionally, it doesn't help that the attribute we have attached is holy. Gotcha. Alright then. Okay, so it's more effective to slice him. This is going to take a while, though, so we're not doing a whole lot of damage. Actually, hang on. Let me change my attribute. Let's see. To do that, we can equip some attributes. I would imagine he'd be fairly weak against something like maybe... Let's go for wind. That didn't do too bad of damage. Granted, holy is like half of that, so... We'll see if something maybe like thunder will do more damage. Come on. Gotcha. You just have to repeat this process. Alright, so thunder did the same amount of damage. Might be weak against fire with all that fur on him. You can do it just right. I think you can get him into like a loop. Like we're doing now. Okay, fire just did the same amount of damage, so none of these do more, none of these do less. Ow. Sure. Actually, I had him stuck in a loop there. We're not doing enough damage, though, so that's very unfortunate. This will take a while. Actually, I think weapon abs are... Okay, ow. I think weapon abs are increased gradually as you hit a boss. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have to use some bread. Darn you, Dran. Let me start looping you. Darn it. Okay, I'm not gonna break this just to try to hit him. Come on. That's better. Hate it when you turn like that. Aw, that should have hit. That did. Gotta repair this really quick. I want to keep him on the ground. Ow! Jerk. That was working fairly well, too. Come on. Not quite, Dran, old buddy, old pal. Ow! Heck. Alright. Quit hitting me. I want to use my premium chicken, dang it. Yeah, the boss fight wouldn't take this long if you were building your weapons up. Like maybe I should have been doing. But I don't usually like having multiples of any weapon, so... No. So this process is going to happen quite a bit. However, if you're building up your weapons, this can take like... Ooh, that was close. Maybe up to just a few hits. Save Dran. Turn. I'm gonna equip that fire gem. Maybe hitting him with it will do enough damage. He's got like in the hundreds of HP, and we're not doing enough. Let's see. Ow! Jerk. Oh god! We're okay. We're not okay. Better put another revival powder on the active item list. Ow. It's very annoying and tedious right now. Gotcha. Hey, that's not fair. You landed. Ah, we got him. What's happened to me? Who are you? What? You say I was being manipulated? I, Dran, the god of beasts? What an embarrassment. Hey, kid. Sorry about that. I see. That's what's been happening on the Earth. The Dark Genie. It's the old man, the Fairy King, called it. If that's the case, we might be in trouble. I've heard that name before. Long ago, a monster called Black Demon appeared in East Terra. The creature caused massacres after massacre, and almost brought the world to an end. Neither the most gallant knights nor the most powerful sorcerers could stand before the horror of the creature, much less harm it. Its power seemed as vast as the limitless power of genies. Thus, people started to call it the Dark Genie. It wiped out nearly all of the known kingdoms of the world. Ultimately, only a few people survived on Earth. Then when all seemed lost, a tribe called the Moon People created an enormous urn that could seal tremendous magic power and trap the Dark Genie inside. The world recovered, and peace was restored. The world was saved by the Moon People and their mastery of the magical arts. And that's about all I know. If you want to go after the Dark Genie, you'd better have the Moon People on your side. I heard that Moon People live quietly deep in the woods, in a place located beyond the Matataki village. The Matataki village is just south of Nova Village. Why not go there first? Odd that the Fairy King, who never liked humans, gave a kid like you the power of the stone. He's got something up. Oh well, I can use some fresh air for a change. Hop on my back. I'll give you a lift outside. Well, that's interesting. I appreciate your work, kid. I don't have a clue just how powerful this genie is, but it was powerful enough to control me. Be prepared, and take this along with you. Hey, we got a world map! This is no plain world map, kid. It's a magical map that takes you to the place you point to, instantly. First, use this map to go to the land of Matataki Village. I hear that moon people live deep in the Wise Owl Forest. Once you reach Matataki, first thing, visit Great Tree Ant, I should say. Follow the river, and you'll find it. He might look a bit weird, but he takes good care of people. He's sure to give you a hand. So long. Alright then. Well, that's interesting. Now if we go ahead and check our georama analysis, 100%. Let's go ahead and land. Here's the village we've created. And back so soon, Dran? Way to go, kid. The villagers are happy now. I realize what the old man, Simba, saw in you. You just might be able to beat the Dark Genie. As a reward, I'll teach you a special technique. The lethal windmill slash. Okay, roaring at me isn't gonna help. Maybe it will. Windmill slash. Mastered. It is a powerful charge skill that causes damage to all enemies near you. Charge with the circle button, no, the X button, and release it after you flash 2 times. Be careful, though. It eats up weapon HP very fast. Well, that's all I can do for now. So long, kiddo. Alright, so we now know the windmill slash. Granted, I'm probably never going to use it. And, well, No Rune Village is all back to normal. And better than ever, because, I mean, everybody's happy. Whereas before, not so much. Either way, I really should be getting this dang thing, like, done with. And just broken down. I think it can wait until we kill a few more enemies, though. So what I'm probably going to do is off-screen grind a little until the Bastard is better than it was before. Probably will just rock these attachments because it does increase its endurance, which is very useful. And it does give it some more killer that it didn't really have before. So that is what I'm going to do. Let's choose attribute. And I'll go ahead and upgrade it. Now Bastard level 1. And I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade that Crystal Knife twice. We are going to go ahead and grind in the Divine Beast Cave. I'm not going to go to Matataki off screen. Granted, the Wise Owl Forest does have stronger enemies, and it's probably more worth your time if you're going to grind it all. I'm only saying, but you don't have to. But either way, I'm going to put the cart off here. I'm going to cut the part off right here. In the next part, we will make our way to Matataki after a bit of off-screen grinding. Because, I mean, you will often have to do that in this game. So, either way, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. I suppose I can't really say in the last part, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this, because, well, I'm still in the process of grinding. As you can clearly see, I've got the Bastard up to 4. If we want to, I could build up the Shamshir, but I've decided to go with this route. And evidently we're going to need more attack power, but we can't. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate if we can't go that way, because that's the way I want to go. Because that will get us to a specific kind of weapon. Either way, let's go ahead and... The primary reason why I'm here is because I got some tram oil. which is the item that you can use to get to the back room of Dran's Divine Beast Cave. Right here, necessary for rusted tram to work. Tram wheels are fully oiled. Tram wheels are fully oiled. Tram can be used now. Alright, let's take the tram and go to the back room. Boy, it's dark in here. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see, that thing's pumped, and I'm not really keen on fighting it right now. I'm really here to loot. Now, gems are extremely rare. However, in the back room, not so much. Throbbing cherries are meh. There aren't a whole lot of chests back here that I notice. However, I'm primarily just showing off that the loot is better. Okay, that's not better, but I assure you that Peridot is really rare. And as you can definitely tell, all the monsters are stronger because they're all pumped with energy, so don't try to engage them, really. Oh, maybe a cave bat, but that's okay. Yeah, antidote amulets are also pretty rare. Basically, you just equip the amulet to your active bar, and when your cursor is highlighting it, I think, well, no, just as long as it's up there, the amulet will protect you from whatever status element it will. Darn it. Come on out here, Zhao. Steal something from him. I suppose not. Maybe the bandit slingshot is full. Let's go ahead and open this chest. Mighty healing. Yeah, you're not supposed to get that this early in the game, unless you go to a back room. Normally I take only 1 damage from cave bats, but as you can clearly see, that's not the case here. It's a good place to get your abs full, but I mean, other than that, it's not all too useful. Let's go ahead and see what that Peridot does, because I do have another gemstone attached to my bastard, which is a pearl. And, well, that's kind of how it works. Let's see what this Peridot does. Okay. Alright, that's kind of what I wanted. I want something that would increase Plant Buster, and that does exactly what I need it to. So, I can go ahead and upgrade it. And yeah, we could build it up, but the thing is, though, is that it's not going to be much use to me if I can't... Well, it will be of much use for me if I can... Oh! You lying sod! Alright, so we can build it up to that one, but I still need Mimic Breaker. And obviously I need a total of 10. What I want to build it up to is a weapon called the Sax. Because basically what that will do is that it'll eventually build up to the ultimate of ultimate weapons for Tone here. I don't want to spoil what it is, but yeah. Either way, that's the back room for you. I'm obviously not done grinding, so this might actually be an introduction to a part, or maybe the ending to part... God, what part am I on? Part 7, I think? Which would make sense, because we're done with the Divine Beast Cave. Oh, and when you come back from back room, all enemies respawn, including mimics, so... Because I already looted all the chests, this is a king mimic, you can definitely tell by that. You can also go back to the back room if you wanted to, I suppose. And all enemies will respawn there, too. And, I mean, yeah, that's about it with the back room. Granted, I'm getting thirsty and there's no water source in this level. I'm gonna drink regular water. So, yeah, if I tack this on to the end of a part, then I'll see you in the next part. Thank you guys for watching this, short little excursion into the back room. I gotta kill something so I can stand still. I suppose also show off the power of the bastard. And, yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next part. If I stuck this at the beginning of a part, then we're going on to your regularly scheduled Let's Play. So, I'll see you in the next back room or in the next part, whichever comes first. So until then.